good in clothes, in my opinion, roughly comes down to about like 3 points, with the last one being by far the most important of this video. Before I tell those, quickly subscribe for more life bettering content. Now, what's the first point? The first point is, of course, the pieces of clothing itself. And honestly, I feel like kind of that attractive pieces of clothing or pieces of clothing that look good kind of expose or highlight a attractive feature which, because of evolution, is just attractive. For example, for guys, they could be like that X shape with like very wide shoulders. So for that, just a very baggy hoodie or like a wide jacket, something like that, with like baggy jeans, which like kind of like go out like this. I personally think that's why that fit kind of like looks that good. For women, the equivalent would be, for example, like some yoga pants or something, which like really just pop out their ass, which make their ass look pretty huge. Like a top that like squeezes their tits kind of like upwards and therefore makes them look more attractive, so to speak. The second point is, of course, how these pieces like go together. You have to be consistent with the vibe you're giving off, and of course the colors should like somewhat match. As a rough rule, I think 3 to 4 colors maximum, and your fit is like a pretty good starting point. But this is like all basic stuff you've probably heard about, and I'm not here to go into the detail in those. There's other channels out there which do that just fine. I really want to talk about the third point, which I believe is the most important one, and I think it's pretty straightforward. Third point is really just, if you want to look good in clothes, then you can start with yourself and how you actually look like. If as a guy you have wide shoulders because you've been going to the gym and you have that V taper and you have that like X shape because you also didn't skip leg day, then you can slap on a lot of clothing and it will just look way better than like on a way skinnier guy. It's just facts. Like, again, attractive or like things that look good or things that like look attractive in a sense. And if you're more attractive like from your body, then you will look more attractive in clothes. Just very straightforward, pretty logical. Same of course goes for women. If you have yoga pants on but there's not really that much ass there, then the yoga pants will not do much. However, if you've been going to the gym and you've built like, again, that V taper, for example, I think that's also like attractive for like a lot of guys, or like that like pretty big ass, so to speak, then yeah, that will just look way more attractive. I think that's just straightforward and logical. And also, of course, it's not just about the body, but also about the face. Models look good in pretty much every clothing because they themselves look good. It's just pretty straightforward. So if you want your fits to look like better by a factor of like 5 or 10, then you maybe don't necessarily have to obsess over the clothing itself. Maybe obsess with your body or like the way you look. I think the ROI, the return on investment there, is like pretty high. And what activities can you do? I'm not going to go into detail here. The most important one is just go to the gym. Yeah, I think that's the most important one by far. But I'm not promoting just going for looks here and looking the most attractive or something. There's another video which you can watch on my channel, which is I think called like fuck looks maxing or something. I give my opinion there. It's just a thought I've been thinking about and I think it's pretty real, and I just wanted to make a video about it, so here we are. Subscribe for more life bettering content, and also you can follow me on Instagram. Link for that is in the description down below, just like another video which might be very interesting for you. And with all of that being said, I hope you're having a great fucking day, and let's fucking go, man.